Haslam's going to come down on Sunday, October 5th. And he says, I want Shedeur to play against Minnesota. And the staff's going to say, we're in London. It's rough. Just give us one more week. We don't want Shedeur having to go overseas. It's a big ask. And so they stave off the owner for a week. Flacco loses that game. I believe Shedeur starts Sunday, October 12th.
The internal buzz surrounding Shedeur Sanders within the Cleveland Browns locker room has quickly become a topic of serious discussion. While the rookie entered with modest expectations, he's now being considered by veterans as a potential franchise-level quarterback. Not just casual praise, but thoughtful comparisons to established NFL starters have emerged. Some veterans have even gone as far as to call him Sunday ready after a single practice walkthrough. The Browns front office and coaching staff are clearly paying attention to the growing buzz, and this early feedback is influencing personnel evaluations and practice rotations.
I'll keep saying it. I believe Shedeur Sanders should play more games than any other quarterback on this roster this year because he's the only guy that I look at and say they might have something.
Sanders is not just another rookie. His composure, decision-making, and understanding of the game have impressed seasoned teammates who are quietly reassessing his potential. His pocket awareness, quick processing of coverage, and precise ball placement have already set him apart. Even the veterans, typically cautious in their judgments, are studying his footwork, timing, and overall execution with genuine respect. His leadership style has been described as calm and precise, and it's apparent that his presence is changing the dynamics of the team.
Quarterback is always going to be looming in every conversation. So I think they're going to want to get those guys action, Gabriel and Sanders. I think they're going to want to have one veteran quarterback. I don't know if there's a value in having both of those veteran quarterbacks and then having two rookies on the roster as well.
What's making his situation even more intriguing is the broader context. The Browns have struggled with quarterback instability in recent years, starting 9 different quarterbacks over the past 2 seasons. Sanders' arrival offers a much-needed sense of stability. He comes with a controlled, low-cost 4-year rookie contract that not only gives the Browns cap flexibility, but also offers the potential for long-term success. His ability to perform at a high level with a manageable contract structure makes him an attractive option for the team, especially given the significant salary cap commitment to Deshaun Watson, whose performance hasn't lived up to expectations. Inside the building, coaches and players alike are beginning to view Sanders as a calculated investment rather than a publicity stunt, with his development being closely monitored. Even though he's yet to secure a starting spot, the veterans are already starting to believe that he could be the answer the team has been searching for at quarterback. His steady performance in practice has shown that he's not overwhelmed by the NFL's pace, which stands in stark contrast to previous rookies or backups who faltered under pressure.
Great kid, and whether it's a following that he's earned, I mean, that's something that he's done a great job of interacting with fans. And but he is a great kid. You guys will get to know him more. He's working like crazy, just like all the guys.
This internal perspective, shaped by Sanders' poise and leadership, has begun to affect the way the Browns assess their quarterback situation. His presence is not just about his name. He's proving that he has the skills and mentality necessary to succeed in the NFL. Outside of the locker room, fans and analysts have mixed opinions about whether Sanders' rise is a result of his last name or genuine ability. But inside the locker room, there's no doubt that he's earned respect from players who rarely give praise unless it's truly deserved. While public discussions still focus on other quarterbacks like Joe Flacco or Kenny Pickett, within the Browns facility, the real conversation is centered around Sanders' growing potential. His calm under pressure, arm strength, and ability to lead are qualities that the Browns need, and if his trajectory continues, he could be the stabilizing force the team has desperately needed at the quarterback position.
his career completion percentage is the best in the FBS. More than 71% for his career. He completed 74% of his passes last year, despite being sacked about 42 times. Okay, 90 plus times over the 2 years that he was at Colorado. The brother can play.
From the moment Sanders took the first snap, the tempo of the practice shifted. With steady footwork, he quickly diagnosed the Browns' single-high safety look and fired a tight seam pass that forced the free safety to recover late. Throughout the practice session, he manipulated defensive leverage with subtle shoulder fakes, moved through full-field progressions with ease, and consistently released the ball on time from a balanced base. His accuracy stood out as he continually placed the ball on his receiver's upfield shoulder, ensuring a perfect throw for them to advance upfield. Cleveland's defensive coverage struggled on several fronts. The safeties seemed indecisive, caught between deep half responsibilities and underneath support, leaving gaps between 15 to 20 yards. Sanders exploited this by using rhythm throws off three-step drops, while cornerbacks in off-man coverage were often caught trailing. When defenders tried press technique, his receivers used sharp outside releases to neutralize the cornerback's inside hand, forcing them into an unfavorable position. Sanders' poise was evident when one cornerback attempted a line of scrimmage jam. Sanders quickly adjusted by throwing a back shoulder fade, releasing the ball before the corner could make a move, rendering the press coverage ineffective.
On the turbo, throw the punch now. Turbo set. Stay low, head up, head up.
As the session progressed, Sanders' pocket discipline was on full display. Instead of drifting, he maintained his throwing lanes, reclimbing the pocket to stay balanced. He made several anticipatory throws against cover 2 cloud, fitting vertical outs perfectly between the flat defender and the deep half. His ability to process the defense post-snap, coupled with his precise ball placement and efficient pocket movement, exposed multiple coverage breakdowns in the Browns' secondary. By mid-session, the Browns' defensive staff recognized they were being outmatched. Every adjustment they made, whether rolling to cover 6, simulating pressure, or rotating to too high safety, was neutralized as Sanders quickly confirmed the post-snap picture. Routes that had taken weeks to script were defeated by his timing and precision. Comebacks set at 12 yards broke open before the cornerback could transition. Slot seam routes found the space between the flat and deep half defenders, and boundary receivers beat press coverage with quick hand techniques, catching the ball before the defender could recover. Sanders' command of the offense was methodical. He used cadence to freeze plug blitzes, identified the Mike linebacker when pressure was coming, and maintained a firm base, allowing him to reset and deliver the ball without unnecessary movement. His receivers, in turn, benefited from this rhythm, catching the ball with their eyes already back to the quarterback, ready to make a play after the catch. Shedeur Sanders isn't just resting on his laurels, he's putting in serious work during the off-season to transform his game. His dedication is evident, not only in his performance but in his physicality. Gone is the quarterback we once knew. He's bulked up, adding muscle and weight, and it's clear that he's using the off-season to build a stronger, more durable frame. Shedeur isn't just thinking about throwing the ball from the pocket anymore, he's working on every aspect of his game. This off-season grind shows he's preparing to take charge, break through the competition, and show his growth as a leader. With his newfound strength and athleticism, he's ready to dominate in the huddle and on the field. Shedeur Sanders is not just preparing for the next season, he's redefining what it means to be a quarterback. Through his relentless off-season work, physical transformation, and commitment to improving every aspect of his game, he's evolving into a more dynamic and well-rounded leader. It's clear that he's no longer just a pocket passer. Shedeur is ready to take command, dominate in the huddle, and push through the competition. This is a new chapter in his career, one that promises not only to meet but exceed expectations. His work ethic and progress are setting the stage for a breakout season. and the football world is watching closely as he prepares to prove his place among the top quarterbacks. What do you think of Shedeur Sanders' off-season transformation? Do you believe his physical improvements and evolving skill set will make him a more dynamic quarterback? How do you see his leadership and ability to push through the competition impacting his future with the team? Is this the beginning of a breakout season for him, or do you think there's still work to be done? We'd love to hear your thoughts. How do you see Shedeur's growth shaping his career moving forward?